Hello, everyone. I did not prepare a slideshow for this because it's so short. However, this is one half of the brochure that I've created for my project, so I figured I'd just put it up here while I do my little discussion board. I feel that my advocacy project had a very slow start, but once I finally got my actual product finished, things went by very quickly. So in the beginning, I was struggling to decide what I actually wanted to do. There were a lot of options in terms of advocacy and a lot that I was interested in, but I also had to keep in mind the timeline of this course. I was worried that whatever I chose, I wouldn't be able to complete it by the end of the course timeline, which would really suck. Then, by some chance, some of my coworkers were talking about our healthcare benefits. Only one person had signed up for it, and she was the only one who even was slightly knowledgeable about any of the information. A lot of the partners on the floor didn't even realize we had health insurance available. The next day, I had a new employee ask me, who is a trainer, how to sign up for the health benefits, and honestly, I didn't know. I realized that despite always being the person with the answers, I didn't know about the benefits that I didn't use. While doing my research for this project, I realized how little a lot of people, including myself, know about health timelines for shots and checks, as well as health insurance that uh, they get from their companies. My partnership is somewhat disconnected. We see each other often, but it's more like a company supporting me in my project by doing what I need them to do by the requirements of the course. Uh, so my district manager, Lauren, does think that what I'm doing could have a big impact on our district and is something that we need. I'm also struggling with the timeline. It took me a long time to get things rolling, and Lauren is really busy, so it's hard for her to get back to me in less than a day or two, especially with the holidays right around the corner, which is a really, really big issue for Starbucks every year. If I had read more about the evaluation steps beforehand, I may have been able to get my evaluations out sooner, which would not have caused me to push back the implementation phase of my project. I had to push back working on the brochure to actually gather pre assessment data on time for the course timeline. I plan to follow up with Lauren by sharing my survey and through my work after the course in our next set of store meetings, where I'll be doing some talking about all of the benefits, including the healthcare that Starbucks provides to us that we may not realize we get. So, thank you guys so much. I'm excited. We're almost to the end of this course.